Our R6 is recording.
Yes.
And we have a million mics running right now. Hi guys. As you can see, we have a lot of mics in front of us today. I've been trying to learn about audio and microphones since it's definitely one of the most challenging part about video production. And today we have a special guest today to help us test these mics. Andrew! I've been thinking about getting a PodMic, so today's test would be really helpful in helping me see if I actually need one. We're gonna do a blind test and compare the more expensive mics to the cheaper mics to see if we can actually hear a difference. Let's see what we have in front of us. Can you tell us a little bit about these mics?
So I'll give you the rundown of the microphones that I purchased in order. That way you get an idea of my progression with microphones.
Yes, he bought all of these mics.
About all of them. Yes, it's been a wild ride. So the first one that I'm holding is the Mono Elf Lavalier microphone. This one was $20 and it's a USB microphone. The first one I wanted to buy, I just wanted something simple and easy to use. So I knew that with USB microphones, I'd be able to just connect it to my computer and record sound. And with a simple lavalier microphone, they're good for rooms that aren't treated for audio. So if you want to reduce the background noise and the echo while you're recording, then the easiest way is to just have the microphone closer to the audio source. And with a lavalier mic, that'd be really easy because you could just clip it onto your shirt and then talk without worrying about the microphone picking up other audios. So this is the Mono Elf Lavalier microphone.
How much is this mic?
This one was $20.
So that's the cheapest mic we have today.
The cheapest one. Next microphone that I bought was the Rode VideoMic Pro shotgun microphone. This microphone, you normally stick it on top of your mirrorless camera or your DSLR, and while you're out shooting, you have a reliable source of audio. I bought this for $180, but when I did some price checking last week, it was selling for $230, which I'm not really sure if that's even worth it or not because they already have the newer model, the VideoMic Pro Plus, that comes with a lot more features, whereas this one is kind of buggy. It still has some pretty old features that need to be updated. Still delivers pretty good audio.
Cool.
From there, I got the Blue Yeti. I got this Blue Yeti for $100. I bought this Blue Yeti for $100.
You're supposed to be in front of it.
So I bought this one for Stephanie for her birthday because I found out that Stephanie has a beautiful voice at singing. So I wanted to buy her a microphone so she could record her singing. Basically, I was still pretty beginner at microphones, so I just Amazoned a USB microphone and just bought what I thought would be good. And this one was highly recommended on Amazon, and even though it's a bit older, but it's just one of those microphones that was good for its time, people just keep coming back to it. So I got this one. This one is a condenser microphone. So these are good for audio treated rooms because they're really sensitive and they pick up a lot of background noise. This one was a USB microphone too. So it was easy. You just plug and play. The Blue Yeti, folks. And then from there, it would be worth mentioning that I got the Zoom H5 before the PodMic. I knew eventually I'd wanted something with XLR ports, and I also wanted a handy recorder just to be able to pick up high quality audio with these top microphone capsules. After I had this, then I knew I needed an XLR microphone next, and then I got the PodMic. I got these microphones and I wasn't really that satisfied with the sound. I wanted that nice fuller sound that I kept hearing in other people's videos. The Rode VideoMic Pro and the Blue Yeti, they just weren't cutting it. So I was still on the search for another microphone. And I learned there's these other kinds of microphones that take XLR ports, are able to transmit more current so you can get a fuller sound. I began thinking about XLR microphones, and I found this media teacher on YouTube by the name of Tom Buck.
Right here. So
He's been suggesting this microphone a lot, so I thought this would be a good microphone for me to try. This one I thought has satisfied my hunt for better audio because it actually gave me the fuller sound that I was looking for.
And it looks super cool.
And it looks super cool.
This is the mic that I want.
And that's how the story goes.
I think we have one more.
We have one more. And the last one. We have one more microphone. The Innopow WM-200. I bought these set of microphones. These microphone comes in two for $100 for my roommate Ricky. He is really good at singing, so I thought he should be singing more often. So I got him a set of karaoke microphones, but these microphones are actually good for presentations or for church when you're speaking in front of large crowds because it rejects the sound behind the microphone. You also need a audio interface to use these microphones. So we're running this through the Zoom H5. But since this is a wireless microphone, it's going through the receiver, and the receiver is transmitting the sound through the XLR cables into the Zoom H5. This one was $100, and you get two of them. So technically, these microphones are $50 a piece.
Did you tell us how much the pop mic is?
Oh, no. And the PodMic comes in at $100. Yes. So most of them are 100, 100 for two, 180, and $20.
So our most expensive mic today is the Rode Shotgun mic.
Yes, it is. And the Zoom H5 was $280. Yes, the audio interface. H5 is outputting all the sound directly to the R6. That way we don't have to bother with trying to sync the audio after.
Cool. So shall we get started?
Well, let's get started. I saw that in one of her other videos. We have our contestant here with us today, Stephanie. She will be blindfolded and testing out each mic and listening to them to see if she can tell which mic is which, to see if she really needs a pod mic or not, or if she could just go with the lavalier mic. She'll listen to the mics. If she gets 4 out of 5 right, then she'll win a pod mic herself. So stay tuned to see if she goes home with a pod mic or not today. And we'll get her blindfolded and get the game started. How do you think you're gonna do today?
I'm gonna get 5 out of 5. I actually use most of these mics.
We're gonna get started and we'll see you guys here in a bit.